She is with us talking about a new Hallmark Channel Original Movie. It's called A Ring by Spring. Before we start conversing, I think we should take a look.
Yes.
All right,
Look.
take a peek at Ring in Spring.
You should enjoy that drink while you can.
Excuse me?
I realize it is not on everyone's favorite list, but Rue would be a wonderful name for a boy or a girl. Oh. That is what you call a freebie.
Yes.
Okay, then. We should probably get back to the party.
And you, pretty girl, would you like to know your future?
I'm good.
No, let's hear what she has to say.
Do it.
My
Come on.
treat.
Yes. Okay.
Come here, give me your hands. You will receive a ring by spring, or you will never marry.
Whoa.
Beautiful face.
Whoa.
It's very nice because I haven't seen it yet, so I had no idea what it was going to look like.
It looks
or
good.
sound like, you know.
Well, you sound different.
I
You don't
was-
sound like you.
I was pulling up some of my Polish roots or something from that accent. I think
What?
it's
So
slightly Polish.
you're a fortune teller in this, right? Is
I
that?
am a fortune teller, and it obviously, but that's a character that the fortune teller puts on. She is a clairvoyant, and she is immediately attracted to this young girl at a fundraising event, and she's providing her talents to make money for the charity. But later on, she runs into the girl, and and she's curious again. And the girl has resisted. Rachel is the actress who's done. She's going to be on your show soon. I
Oh,
think.
good, good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Adorable girl.
Do you turn out to be your mother?
No, I don't turn out to be her, actually. I'm very upset with her because she's not following what my clairvoyancy said she should have done. But it was a very nice experience because, you know, working the Hallmark people, there's, you know, short amount of time,
Yeah.
it's a tight budget, it's a tight shooting schedule. Everybody's a professional, everybody's doing their job, everybody's having a good time. And it's always a joyful experience. You know that it's the kind of entertainment that families will watch.
Sure,
And,
that's important, yeah.
And it's always nice to work for them.
Is-
But we did run into a very bad snowstorm. So here we were supposed to be in spring, and there was snow on the ground and steam coming out of our mouths every
Where were you
time
shooting?
we in Vancouver.
Oh, sure.
Every time we opened our mouths, so we did have to do some dialogue adjustments
To change the.
at this freaky weather who's come
You brought the
about.
freaky weather on.
Yes.
You could
What
do
was
that,
it?
yeah.
Playing a fortune teller? Was there something that attracted you to playing that role?
You know, it's always fun to play a character that's other than the typical thing that you might be cast in.
Sure. I've never gone to like a
clairvoyant or a-
clairvoyant, yeah, like
Never, and you live
any
in
of that.
California. How
I
did you
know.
manage to
I'm
avoid
the
that?
one, I think. I don't.
You're the
yeah.
one.
A
No,
lot
I've been to a lot of parties where they've been there, but I'm always scared to go. Because I don't want to know anything.
You mean you're not the boy on the date who says, "What sign are you?"
I don't.
You're not.
Usually it's stop sign. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that's just a bad
Stop
joke.
sign,
But
right.
no, I mean because like in this case, she says you'll receive a ring by spring. If you don't, that's it.
I can see you're a believer. Look at those.
But you kind of want to go.
innocent
Now you're at this ultimatum. You're going, oh gosh, I got to go out and manifest my future and make this happen. Otherwise, it'll never happen for me.
Well,
Is it really?
It's a movie.
I got into it.
it's a movie.
I'm
yes.
trying to get a free reading.
I know. But you know, you've been doing this for such a long time, and I know you started out as acting, but a dancer. You were a ballet dancer, and you have a person that all of three of you were involved with. There was Natalie Wood, Jill St. John, and you, with
Yes.
R.J. Wagner, who ended up playing your husband on Art to
Well, this
Art.
was when Hollywood was a very, very small town, you know. If you wanted your children to, your girl children to be graceful, you took them to ballet classes. And the premier ballet class in Hollywood was given by a man called Michel Panayev, who was with the Ballet Russe, with Diaghilev's company, the Ballet Russe de Monte Carlo. So it just happened. I mean, what circumstances? How could anybody predict that in this class would be these three little girls? Me, Jill, and Natalie, and that all of us would grow up one day and be married to the same man.
Well, you on television. You
were
you
the
on
TV
TV.
version.
I was the TV version. Right.
I was the TV. I got all the good stuff.
Yeah, that's what I have with him here. Here, I was the TV
Yes.
husband. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
what,
is it good or
Are
bad?
we separated? What is that? What? What? Okay.
I just want to know how committed I am in this. Do I have to?
I hope
is
so.
This jewelry?
This is
hope
big
it-
jewelry
yeah.
time. Yes.
I'll call Tony for that.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to talk to you a little bit about your the William Holden Wildlife Foundation that you so firmly,
Yeah.
support.
Created.
Yeah.
Created after Bill's death.
Tell us why
Well,
is that so important?
It is, for a start, it's the educational component of a conservation effort that Bill started in Kenya before the word conservation was even in anybody's lexicon. Don't forget that it was only the 1970s, the middle of the 1970s, when people started even thinking about the disappearing species and environmental issues. It wasn't in anybody's idea. He created the first ever game ranch for the preservation of species in the 1950s.
Was he on location on a film there?
No, he went to Kenya as a hunter. And one day, he was shooting for the pot. They were on safari, and they needed some meat for the men in camp. And he went out to shoot a male, never the girls, never the females, only the males. He went to shoot an animal called a gerenuk, which was a beautiful animal, very long neck, great big eyes, that stands on its hind feet to browse all the delicious little leaves off the top of the bushes. And when he shot this animal, he was a very good shot, so it didn't suffer. But he went over and he picked up the head of this animal, and he said, "Oh my God, I've just killed Audrey Hepburn." And it was kind of
Was it an epiphany for him?
it
where
was
he
his
did?
determining moment.
Right,
He
right.
decided he wanted to save them rather
Rather
than to kill them.
Well, your work is wonderful, and to think the 1970s.
Right.
That this.
Well, that
first-
started the whole thing, people being aware of what was going on over there. And you still continue to do great work with the children and the
We have an
animal preserve-
education center that receives about 11,000 students a year, teaching them all about biodiversity and alternatives to habitat destruction for humans and animals, so that they'll all have a possibility of coexistence.